Hi, everyone. We're so happy to be with you. We're going to say Shabbat to be together. I know that you guys have been waiting, as I have, for the Shabbat dinosaur. But before we welcome Kaiserman, and he's going to sing and lead us in Bim Bam Shabbat Shalom. So please join us.
Shabbat Shalom, Facebook, or anyone who's like watching this on afterwards. We're so glad that you took the time to join with us as well. We're going to start by singing Bim Bam Shabbat Shalom. And if any of you want to do the hand motions and get into the spotlight, just go right ahead. We're excited to share what you're doing too. Ready? Bim, 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 bam. Bim, bam, bim, 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 bam. Shabbat Shalom. Hey! Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Hey! Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat, Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom, hey, Shabbat Shalom, hey, Shabbat, hey, Shabbat, 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 Bim Bam, Bim Bam, Bim Bim Bim, Bim 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 Bam, Bim 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 Bim, Bim Bam. Faces and see you helping with the hand motions. Thanks a lot.
You guys are amazing. Didn't that put you right in the Shabbat spirit?
For us to sing our Shabbat feeling song?
No, let's do that.
Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm ready for it. Okay, well, I don't know about your fingers. I've got that Shabbat feeling in my hands all Shabbat long. How about in our shoulders? And think about it, because maybe you have an idea of where. In my shoulders. Oh, that looks good. In my shoulders. In my shoulders. I've got that Shabbat feeling. In your guinea pig? That's wacky. I don't know if I have one over here. I've got that Shabbat feeling in my dinosaur, but I don't think I'm going to put the dinosaur on the screen. Here we go. I've got that Shabbat feeling in my feet. In my feet. In my long. Oh, I think I saw that someone suggested having the Shabbat feeling in your nose. Shabbat feeling in my nose, achoo, in my nose, achoo, in my nose of long. Hey, I know another silly one. Oh, yes, you know it too, Harry and Bunny Spider-Man. It's in my hand, and that hand, and that hand, Lucky that nobody is coming by and seeing me doing this Shabbat feeling, and you're all lucky that you're around people who think that it's just okay to be silly. Let's all be silly together. And I have that Shabbat feeling with a friend. Let's blow kisses to one another and have Shabbat with a friend. I've got friends with my friends. I've got that Shabbat feeling with my friends all over me. Are you ready to go wacky with me? Here we go. I've got that Shabbat feeling all over me, all Shabbat long. One more time. I've got that Shabbat feeling all over me, all Shabbat long. Hooray! Woo!
I know. Everyone take a little sip of water. You know who's missing, though?
Tell us.
Well, our friend this week, but I haven't seen him in a long while because we have.
Oh, you know, I haven't seen that dinosaur around. Have you? Have any of you seen the Shabbat dinosaur? I mean, knocking. Will you all knock with me? Let's all knock. You know, that's the best thing to do to get the dinosaur out. Knock, knock. I don't know. Is it working? Can we? You know, dinosaur Zoom bombing is like you come in a different window. No. You don't know. This is Zoom bombing, and I'm having fun.
Oh. We've been waiting for you. We've been looking forward to seeing you.
So this isn't Zoom bombing?
Well,
Well,
I know, you can start now. We just did that. We had the Shabbat feeling and we blew kisses to each other, and it just made us that much happier.
oh,
Yeah, Shabbat Shalom.
oh, you're just, oh my goodness, there's an animal. I see an animal. Is that I have friends that are guinea pigs. You may be afraid to put your guinea pig near me, but don't worry. I'm a vegetarian. I would not eat your.
You mean as a greeting, as a way to say hello? How are you?
Yes. Yes, that's, dinosaurs, we can't shake hands. Rabbi Ehrlich, if that's what you humans did?
Right now, we're really not supposed to shake hands. We're supposed to bump elbows.
Yes, that's.
We wash our hands, then we keep ourselves safe, and we have good hygiene for other people. We don't spread it.
They feel like, oh, like, do I really still need to be washing my hands? Like, I've been doing it for like so many. You have no idea. I've been washing. Well, I mean, Rabbi, I don't know if you know this, you have to wash your hands for 20 seconds, not just
a long time.
If you want to make sure you're washing your hands for 20 seconds, you can sing the dinosaur song. If you sing the chorus, that'll get you. We try it. Do that together with me? All right, I'm going to put down the dinosaur so that we can play it on the ukulele. Here we go. There's a 2, 3. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, and it wants to spend Shabbat. Knocking 1, 2, 3. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door. That will get you your 20 seconds of clean hands, but it won't get you Shabbat, will it, Rabbi Ehrlich? You need to do a few more things.
If you want to light the candles.
Light the candles. We want to drink the wine. We want to, makes us feel so fun. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, and it wants to spend Shabbat with me. Okay, what does it want to do? It wants to light the candles. Yes! Challah. It makes it feel so fine. There's a dinosaur knocking at my door, and it wants to spend Shabbat. It wants to spend Shabbat. It wants to spend Shabbat.
Great to sing that song because I know that's Diney's favorite song, and it makes him feel special, and he surely is, right, Diney?
Always about moi, but yes, I do like that song a lot but not just because it's about me.
Is lighting the candles.
Oh, I like to light the candles, but that's not my favorite.
That's not your favorite?
But that's not my favorite.
I know. The only thing that's left is challah.
Something to me? No, she's talking to me, you! Pay attention! Okay. Say it again, Rabbi. I'm sorry. I gotta... You've got something in your ear.
Which is challah.
Oh!
I know.
That is my favorite!
I know. And then after the candles, I want to catch up with you a little bit.
Yeah,
I want to hear about your summer plans. It looks like you are in the best place in the world.
Greenery. I hope when you come back in a few weeks, it won't all be gone because I ate it all. It's so delicious.
I understand.
You know, Rabbi, it's very tricky. I wanted to go to summer camp, and I don't know if I will. I'm feeling a little... Ehrlich, will you come back next Friday to be with me again?
Of course, I would love to. And that is a really nice way to say I'm thinking of you, but also Zoom calls. And
if you want, you can email me. I have email now. The more you capitalize, the better. I love capital letters. It's like shouting in email. Capital letters are great.
Sometimes people like to whisper, and that's why they have lowercase letters.
People maybe, but not dinosaurs.
Did you teach or learn anything special?
Oh yeah, I met Mr. Noah on the ark, but my memory ago, and he Noah was telling us stories from his life of saying, wow, that's amazing. Fortunate to be on this ark and be safe.
Well, I think you gave us a good idea here. Maybe some of the kids who are on the Zoom can tell, wonderful, I feel very lucky or special.
Do any of you feel like that? Do you feel thankful? Do you say
You know what I feel thankful for? I am thankful for friends. I'm thankful that I can connect with people even when I'm at home and other people safe. Does anyone have anything they feel thankful for? You want to put in the chat?
Or you could actually unmute yourself. Oh, I still register for Explorers Online, by the way. If you haven't done it, it's just you go to emmanuelnyc.org/explorers online. That Harry's thankful for Bunny and Dinosaur and Mama and Dada.
That is so nice. I am having trouble with the chat. There you go.
I live in a very small apartment with Mr. Kaiserman and his whole family, and there's hardly enough room for a dinosaur like me. You can do it too. Go outside. Go to a park. You'll like it.
I think so. But you know what, Diney? I think you're pretty lucky to live with Mr. Kaiserman and his family. Small.
But Rabbi, even if you live alone, it's nice to be loved by people you see on Zoom.
It must feel like a second for you, but for me, it feels like many weeks.
Yes, because you're so young. What are you, like 23, 24? You're so young. Grown-up humans, You all look so young to me.
Well,
like Annabelle, what is she, like 75, I think? Something like that?
Tell who's big and who's little.
Oh, so that's true. Yeah, you might think that Mr. Kaiserman is larger than I am, but that's not true. I'm a dinosaur. Like themselves,
They're not, but I wanted to read one or two beautiful things that people are feeling thankful for. Annabelle says, seeing a rainbow. Let's light those candles, guys, because they're not going to light themselves. So I'm going to sit back because that's what, yes. Can you see, guys? Bring Shabbat 3 times. You can say, come Shabbat, come Shabbat, come Shabbat. And this ends Lahadlik Ner Spotav Vitzivanu, Lahadlik Ner Shel Shabbat.
Amen.
And blow kisses to each other.
Now comes number 2.
And what is number 2?
Number 2 is the wine. Or you can...
that comes from the earth. Right?
Lovely.
Borei Puri Hagafen is the way it ends. Join me. Baruch atah Hagafen.
Oh, you're giving to drink. I love it. Are you sure? Oh, look. Annabelle's going to drink the juice too.
Annabelle, let's see.
That was crazy. Okay.
Bless it last. We don't want it to feel upset. And if that's the way we care for something like challah, when we care for other people,
best for last.
I think you're right. Challah is so delicious. Say it with me. It ends hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Lechem min haaretz. And some of you got
Amen.
Amen. So I got to. I know you're a good eater. There's nothing like challah.
It's so true.
So, Mr. Kaiserman, I think it's time another song that would make us sing and dance.
Oh my goodness. Yes, let's get up on our feet and sing. That seems fair. Okay, so we're going to do a song that we did in Explorers today. It's head, shoulders, knees, and toes, but we give thanks. You're going to need to put Jackie or someone else on the mic when we do it. Okay, ready? Here we go. Are we ready? Here we go. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Thanks with all of those. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. Ready to do it just a little bit faster? Shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. We say thanks with all of those. Head, shoulders, knees, toes. We say thanks with all of those. Head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Knees and toes. Can you do it even faster than that? Oh, Okay, here it goes. This is our final time. Here we go, super fast. 2, 3, 4. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, knees and toes, knees and toes.
Amazing.
Oh, you folks are fantastic.
And thank you with your whole body when you dance that way. That was amazing. So
well, we're thankful to have these amazing bodies. Wow, that's like the sign language wow, isn't it?
It is. Wow.
Can you all make a sign language wow?
Yes, we'll have a whole alphabet down by the end of the year.
Well, Rabbi Ehrlich, in just a minute, we're going to be Emanu-El videos. We have today some videos that were chosen by religious school students at Temple Emanu-El, and we're also going to watch some videos celebrating Jude, say farewell to the dinosaur, and sing a Shalom Chaverim. What do you think?
First, I think that's exactly, the Daini is there. You might want to say these words to him. Hello, Daini. So parents, say these words. I love you for who you are. And give hugs. And give hugs. Yeah. So cute.
You all. I'm sorry to interrupt, Rabbi. I just get so excited. I'm going to see you next Friday for more Shabbat. Goodbye, Chaverim. Peace out, my friends. Shalom Chaverim, Shalom Chaverim, Shaot lehitraot, Shalom, Shalom. Now in English, peace out, till we meet again, peace. Shabbat Shalom, all my young friends, and Shabbat Shalom to you, Rabbi Ehrlich.
Shabbat Shalom, Saul. I'm so happy we were together for this brief Shabbat Shalom. See you soon.
Thank you. And Rabbi, stick around as long as you'd like, but I see that our friend Ethel has joined us. Hello, Ethel.
I'm late, so he decided to join us as well. Say hi, Arshel.
Oh, I love that. That was very kind of you. Hi, Kershel. It's so good to see you. What have you been up to there, Ethel? What have you been doing?
What have I been up to? What have I been down to? What have I been doing to the side? It's important to get some exercise by walking around my apartment, sometimes going out of my apartment. I've been doing some learning that, I wasn't taught that in school, but better late than never.
Ethel, were you around back then during around back then?
Well, we're going to talk about this because I've been around for a long time, right? With the slaves in America when they were free, when not everybody was actually free. It took 2 years for everybody gets free fairly. So when you've been around a long time like me, you see that there's a lot of problems.
Well,
there's
I think
problems to work out.
You're right. For everybody who's curious and who doesn't know, so Sam, will you roll our first video on what is Juneteenth?
About the celebration of an African American holiday called Juneteenth. Starting off when slaves as labor to build things. But that is where the celebration of Juneteenth comes into play, because it celebrates the end of slavery. What the Emancipation did was it required those states that seceded from the Union, meaning leaving the Union during the Civil War, who held slaves to no longer hold and enforce the law. And it took a long time for the last of the slaves to hear the news. Eventually the news got there, and that is why back on June 19th, news hit that they had been freed. After hearing the news, Juneteenth began to be celebrated in many different ways, from rodeos to fishing. Back in the day they didn't allow slaves to dress up and wear nice clothes. So when the news of Juneteenth hit and they began to celebrate in the word holiday, and actually in Texas, Juneteenth became an official state holiday through the efforts of a man named Al Edwards. Texas, when General Granger arrived, Texas still had over 250,000 slaves who had not heard the news that they had been freed. With this Juneteenth cartoon.
Yeah, Ethel, I know that often when we have our Shabbat, a very special holiday for you as well.
Well, it's interesting you bring that up, Saul, and I want to put it this way, is that June my freedom, because I was freed well before. And just like on Passover, we say we want freedom for all people, but we're specifically celebrating the freeing of Black people in the United States of America. So this holiday, well, I'm celebrating freedom.
Really great way to put it, Ethel. We have a short clip from the TV show Blackish that celebrates freedom. And is it okay?
Being free means we're finally going to be equal to the white man.
Freedom, yeah. No slaving, no slaving no more. No listening to massa. The battle wars. Freedom.
It's time to vote for me to take part in this democracy.
Tear them freedom papers up, please, cause we don't need to show ID.
White woman.
I'ma start a business. I'ma get along. I'ma move to the burbs and buy me a home. I'ma take a vacation and when I'm gone,
They won't burn crosses on.
plant my 40 acres and go strike the mule. My 40 acres and a mule. Give my 40 acres and a mule.
Juneteenth. What a great holiday that we're celebrating today. It's great to be able to celebrate it together with all of you.
Yeah, and I think the song points out some good things. There's still a lot of ways that people needed to be treated equitably and be free. Slavery ended and Black people in America, a lot of Black women was still kept from voting. So, and even after slavery, they were naming some things in the song. We recently just celebrated different ethnicities to get married to each other in this country. So we think in 2020, we forget, things have changed a lot in the last.
Absolutely. And that's why it's so important that all the grown-ups that you know in your life go out and vote this coming week. It's the primaries here in New York.
Oh, yes, it is.
Went out and voted in her neighborhood area.
Yep. Yesterday I early voted because my absentee ballot did not come in my mail. But that didn't stop.
Is actually going to be introduced by Emanu-El Religious School student Hadley. Hadley earned the right to at the Golden Gate Bridge.
Good one.
Hadley, will you tell us a little bit about the video that we're going to see and why you chose it for us? About the video you chose, we're going to see just an excerpt of it and why you chose it.
Well, I chose it because I really like animals. That'll just be cool.
There you have it. So get your cool glasses on right now because here comes just two.
Galagos, also known as bush babies or nagapis, are small nocturnal primates native to the continental Africa. Galagos have long tails that help them balance. Their ears are bat-like and allow them to track insects in the dark. They are fast, agile creatures, catching tongue. Underneath the regular tongue, Galago has an additional tongue made of cartilage, which plays an important role in grooming. Galago vocalizes. Number 9. Binturong, also known as bear cat, is a vivarid native to South and Southeast Asia. Civets of Asia. The body of the binturong is long and heavy, with short, stout legs, with a thick fur of strong black hair curls inwards. The muzzle is short and pointed, somewhat turned up at the nose, and is covered with bristly hairs. Brown at the points, which lengthen feeding on small mammals, birds, fish, earthworms, insects, and fruits. Major threats to the binturong are habitat loss and degradation. Because of this, binturong is uncommon in much of its range, and has been assessed as vulnerable on the IUCN Red List.
Hadley, I don't know if you agree with me, but I think that it's a tragedy that such adorable creatures could possibly ones that we keep on this world. But wow, Noah would be so sad if Noah were to learn that some of the cutest creatures on the ark. I'm going to turn it over to Harry now. Harry, would you be willing to unmute yourself and maybe say a word about why you chose this video for us to watch?
Messages.
Okay, excellent. let's check out this music video that Harry selected.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That's the one that says Darkanu, Our Path. I thought that I had written Harry in there. I'm so sorry. You're right. I didn't.
I mean, I'm stuck on the name. All right, Bear Cats. Neither bears nor cats discuss. How'd they get that?
Emma Grody, who is the reason why Harry and Hadley were able to pick a video. We remember the last time we were all together.
Nice. Also, is there a birthday happening in the Godfrey household?
Hey, real quick, Emma said that's the one who won bingo.
Thanks for spending it with us. Of course.
All right, Sam, can we roll the video? What did you think, Ethel? What's on your mind?
Absolutely. You know, it's amazing. Everybody's individual voice is amazing, but when they bring them together. I did have a question, though. Could you tell us what did those words mean that they were singing? Could you tell us what some of those words mean?
Path?
Our path.
That's right, our path. So what they were saying was, you know this, from their own houses, because they were all, socially distancing. They were all isolating, and they were each on their. Actually, you know what? I'm not actually sure. I think they may have re-released it recently, but it was actually recorded a little while ago. But it was recorded here in New York, and it's the translation of the lyrics right into.
Amazing! I love that idea of wherever you are, you're not alone. It reminds me of and he wrote a song in a little musical called Into the Woods, called No One Is Alone. Maybe we'll listen to that video in future weeks.
It features Emanu-El students.
All right.
Earlier this year, during our religious school worship service, we asked the students some of the things that they had to say about where God is during this time that we're experiencing right now.
More than usual. It raises for me a certain question, and it's the question of where is God right now?
So God is a spirit in ways we don't know it.
I think he knows that this is happening, and my belief is that this is a test for us.
So we can
use them instead of God. So we can.
If we crumble under pressure, or if we can survive and strive.
He was involved in the making of it, just even though it's a terrible event, just like
God is always in our minds and in our hearts, no matter if there's a pandemic or not. God hears our prayers, so when we pray, he will hear us.
A little role in that video, yeah. Oh, now she's on camera. That's great. Ethel, do you have any thoughts about like God?
Think about God and have my own relationship. You know, I love this idea in Judaism of B'Tselem Elohim, that we're all created like God, giving God, kind God, creative God. And it's like we can choose which of these images of God we want to create for ourselves. Favorite rabbis, if I may. Rabbi Sharon Kleinbaum. Do you know her, Saul? She says at the beginning of every high holiday to us to help each other and work together. And so like a lot of the students said, God can give us courage and patience, but work together and look for the helpers in each other. That's my feeling.
That's great. That's great. Thank you for quoting Rabbi Kleinbaum for us. To bring us out, we're going to watch one more video together. We're probably going to cut out those of you who are watching on Facebook during this amazing song. It's a good song for singing along with. Again, we're celebrating Juneteenth today. So this is a song that I think is another one of those celebratory songs. And then those of you who are watching on the live stream of Shabbat Shalom, and anyone who's watching this after our initial broadcast, thank you so much for joining us. We're at Temple Emanu-El in New York City for our Shabbat on Demand with videos at 5 o'clock. And we'd love to have you. If you have a pre-kindergartner, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-year-old, we'd love to have you join. Anything you want to say before we roll the video? Well, there you have it. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. And here's our final video for the...
You believe in freedom, cannot rest until it comes. We'll believe in freedom, cannot rest until it comes. Until the king's important as the killing of white men, white mother sons. We like it. We who believe in freedom and not raised until it comes. The older and the reins are in the hands of the young who dare to run against the storm. Cause to me, if I can but shed some light, I may carry us through the gales. We here believe in freedom and not rest until it comes. And the struggling